Hello! How are all of you? A little bored. I know. Staying home all the time during this lockdown period is a little tough. Even I miss going out, especially to all the beautiful parks and gardens in my city of Bhubaneswar. But how about going on a journey right now? Close your eyes and imagine that you are in a beautiful garden. Feel the green grass beneath your feet. Feel the smell of the earth. The chirping of birds, coo, coo, the wind on your face, the rustling of leaves. Feeling any better? Now how about a story about parks and gardens? Let me take you to China. Once upon a time, there was a kingdom in China which was famous for its beautiful parks and gardens. Because the king in that kingdom loved parks, he loved flowers, he loved trees, he loved nature. His entire kingdom was dotted with majestic trees and fragrant blossoms. And in this kingdom lived a little boy called as Shen. And just like the king, Shen was also very fond of trees, of plants, and of flowers. And he was very fond of gardening. So good was he at gardening that people used to say that he had magic in his fingers. Whatever seed he took and planted, that would bloom and turn into a beautiful flower or grow into a majestic tree. One evening, the king was taking a walk in his garden, enjoying the beauty, taking in all the aromas, when suddenly he stumbled and fell down. He steadied himself, but then he became very thoughtful. I am getting old and I don't have any children of my own. Once I'm gone, who will take care of this kingdom? I must choose a successor to my throne. And so, this was the worry of the king. But how was he to choose a worthy successor? Someone as wise, as intelligent, as capable, and as kind as the king. Every evening, the king would ponder about this question while taking his walk in the garden. And this time too, his beloved blossoms, the flowers, gave him the answer. The next day, a grand proclamation was made in the entire kingdom. Dum, 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 dum. All the children are requested to come to the palace. The king is organizing a competition to choose the successor for his kingdom. Dum, 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 dum. This news spread like wildfire. All the children were excited. So was Shen. The next day, all the children went to the palace. Each child was given a flower seed. The task was simple. They had to take the seed and grow it. After a year's time, the child who had the best flower would be chosen as the successor. Shen was very happy to receive his seed. He loved flowers and he loved gardening. He immediately got to work. He took the seed, put it in a pot, filled it with soil, and then he began to nurture it. He watered it every day, protected it from the harsh sun, protected it from the rain, protected it from the winds, from insects and weeds. And then he waited. He waited and waited. The seed did not sprout. Oh, sometimes these things happen. Never mind. I will put this in a bigger pot. And so he did. And then once again, he nurtured the little seed with all his heart, with all his love. He watched over the seed. He watered it every day. He protected it from the sun. He protected it from the rain, from the winds, from insects and weeds. Patiently waiting and hoping for the seed to sprout. But again, the seed did not sprout. There was nothing. And so Shen thought that I must put it directly in the soil. And so he did. And then he waited. The seed did not sprout. He tried everything that he knew, changing the soil, giving it manure, changing the position under the sun. Nothing worked. The seed did not grow at all. The days passed, months passed, seasons changed. Shen's seed did not grow at all, in spite of his best efforts. The year was now finally over. It was time to go to the king with their flower. Ping did not know what to do. His pot was empty. Should he go to the king with an empty pot? What was he to do? But then he decided that he will go, even if his pot was empty, because he had done his best. And in that empty pot, his hard work, his tender loving care was still there, even though they were invisible. The day of the reckoning arrived. All the children were assembled in the palace. Each child had a lovely blossom. Orchids, tulips, jasmines, roses, you name it, it was there. There was a great buzz and excitement. But at the same time, there was a lot of gossip too. Everyone was whispering and murmuring. Did you see? Bing, Shen has not grown anything. His pot is empty. Did you see? All the children were curious. Some were even laughing and making fun of Shen, the magician, the gardener who had magic in his fingers. What happened to him? His pot was empty. The king marched in. Tuck, 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 tuck. He was watching each flower very, very carefully. All the children were waiting with bated breath. Who was going to be the winner? But what was this? There was no smile on the king's face. Rather, the king had a frown. He looked angry. And then the king stopped at Shen. Everybody thought that the king was angry that Shen had come with an empty pot. Shen stood there, his head downcast. The king asked, "You have come to me with an empty pot?" Yes, your majesty. I did my best. I tried everything. I worked very hard with this seed. But somehow, this time, I failed. I could not grow the seed. But I have come to you because I did my best. I gave my 100%. Please forgive me. The king nodded, a gentle smile on his face. And then he did a very surprising thing. He took his crown and placed it on Shen. The entire crowd gasped. The king said, "I have found my successor. I don't know how you all could grow those flower seeds. Each of those seeds were cooked and destroyed before they were given to you. Only this boy had the courage to come to me with an empty pot. It was impossible to grow those seeds that I had given. And so, here is my successor. A few years passed. When the king passed away, Shen became the emperor of that kingdom. And the flowers, the parks, the gardens, the trees, they blossomed even more under his reign. But you know the difference? The flowers were a little bit more lovelier and a little bit more fragrant than before. So hope you all enjoyed this story. Thank you. Bye-bye.